guys, Travis here from Spry Financial Planning, and I've got Devin with me, our Head of Investments. And today we just wanted to pop a quick video across to you guys and give a bit of insight into the goings on and how that impacts your investor journey and your portfolios. So Dev, just one of the things I want to kind of touch on is geographic diversification when it comes to clients' investments. Maybe you can just explain a little bit or give a bit of insight into how that benefits a client to have that geographic diversification.
Definitely. So I think it's important for client portfolios in that it allows you to insulate your investments from country-specific risk. And we just have to look at Russia and the Ukraine conflict at the moment and to see the value that's been destroyed in those markets. How investors, if they were only invested in Russia, it would have been cataclysmic. If they invested a small proportion in Russia and many other countries, that geographic diversification protects client portfolios. Because the reality is we don't know the future, and there are very country-specific risks that play out, Brexit and the like, that need to be protected for.
Yeah, I think it's important. I think one of the points you mentioned there is that these are not predictable events. So by kind of diversifying that geographic risk, like you said, you protect yourself against those shocks that are associated with that and obviously smoothen out that journey over time.
And there's another point is that a lot of our clients' assets and investments are in South Africa. So for the investments to be diversified outside of South Africa also protects them.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. So one of the positive developments that's recently come about was announced at our budget speech, was the increase in offshore exposure limits within investment vehicles locally for investments that are domiciled in South Africa. So it's a very positive development for investors. It's a huge sentiment change, we feel, away from the kind of rhetoric and discussions around prescribed assets that was coming about a few years ago, which were discussed a few years ago. But the increase of offshore allowance to 45%, significant jump from where we were. The falling away of the 10% limit in Africa rather, and just simplifying it, I think, is the key. So guys, 45% offshore, that's your max, huge jump, very positive. Maybe, just touch on that.
Yeah, it's great news. And I think now investors can get that geographic diversification without necessarily having to take their money offshore. Their investment managers can do that within their portfolios, and really what we see is better client outcomes as those investments are richly diversified.
Yeah, so all good, positive kind of news bits, if you want to put it that way. I think importantly, guys, we're going to try to keep these sorts of snippets coming and bits of information and insight. Looking forward to providing more information and more value to you guys as clients, and hoping to see you during the journey. Take care.